Hello everybody, and we're back to the Gaming with V Coronado channel, and today we'll be starting our Prison Architect Let's Play. We're going to be starting with a new prison, even though I have many others, but this one is mine, and it will be this will be the prison that we'll be showing in the Let's Play. So, let's start by creating the prison and choosing its options. Well, I don't want a small prison, don't want a large prison, I want a medium prison. For the sake of entertainment, Fog of War will probably be pretty good. Continuous intake, definitely not, because I'll probably lose in the approximate time of 2 days. And generate forest, yes, because those can make you some money. And generate lakes, no. And generate lakes and buildings, no, because they take up loads of space in your building area, and they make you mad because you can't build somewhere where you want to build, and things get all messed up. So, failure conditions, yes, that'll also make it a lot more entertaining. And unlimited funds, no, because this is going to be a Let's Play, not a sandbox play. So let's start the game up. Okay, so now that we're on the field, now we've started the game, we can now see our beautiful little world here, blank canvas to the prison builders, and we will now be starting the construction of our prison. So we're going to start with a little pathway that will connect the road where the prisoners will arrive on to a little area where all the prisoners will well, not all the prisoners, but where they'll be eating, sleeping, relaxing, showering, and where we'll have some offices. So, the first area here is we're going to have a quite large, quite large, no, we don't want it like that. We want a pretty big canteen so that we can fit loads of prisoners in there. And there we go. There's our okay size canteen. And we're going to have a little holding cell. We have a little area here for a shower. Little shower here. And a little area that will be needed for a little staff area. So there we are. We have a little staff area, and actually I'm going to make this a little bigger just to make it even up a bit. There we are. And then, of course, in that case, I'm also going to add paving stones there, so we can carve it up, we can connect it up, and actually close off that area, so that when the prisoners arrive, when there's not yet cell blocks over here, they won't be able to just walk out and run away. So let's just build some perimeter wall around the outside, and this area will be the yard, and then I guess what we can do is we can press play and let our guys drive up. So there we are. Our little workers are coming in and starting to chop down trees in the area where our prison is going to be built. And this is the base of our prison. This is where we'll have the holding cell right here. We'll have this little small shower. We'll have a nice little staff room, and we'll have a pretty big canteen where all the prisoners can eat. So I actually made a mistake here. I need to cancel this and build one giant building instead of many. So there we are. I'll just put that like that. So it's one building instead of two buildings, which was just a mistake in the first place. If you saw the video that came out yesterday, it was about my vending machine the new vending machine that I released, and it is my first video in I think like a couple months. So I hope you're liking me coming back after a long wait. So expect this is going to be the start of the Prison Architect Let's Play on this map. There will be more Let's Plays, such as there's probably going to be a Banished Let's Play, maybe an Uplink Let's Play, maybe, I'm not going to say possibly a Darwinia Let's Play. I like mostly any of the games that Introversion Software makes, who are the makers of this game, and they're also the makers of Uplink, Darwinia, and DEF CON. And if they're less popular, but it's still a good game, Multiwinia. So good job to them for making this beautiful little game. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start putting down doors so these buildings start to be made, and for some reason we have a tree stump here. Can somebody get rid of this tree stump? You can't get rid of the tree stump. That's a problem. That is a problem if we cannot get rid of a tree stump. Dismantle object. Okay, I can dismantle those trees, but there's just a tree stump here. I can't dismantle this. That is not at all helpful, because now I can't build anything there. This is going to have to be a shorter entrance then. So it's going to be a 1 entrance, and the other's going to be a 2, which is going to annoy me to no end, but okay. It's going to have to work. So there we are. We're going to put that there. I'm going to put a little staff door to the entrance of the staff area. And there we go. This is the basics of our basic detention center, which I'm going to get the grant for now because there's no way I can afford any others. Because there's no way I can afford to build all this without the help of this grant. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start building some grass, because this area is going to be our yard. And we're going to put down some nice grass. We're going to have some phone booths and some weight dispensers so our prisoners can work out, as well as call their families and admire the beautiful trees that are just floating above, this perimeter wall. So, and there's just a nice, lovely tree here, which no doubt somebody's going to try to climb and jump over the fence. I hope that doesn't happen, but this is a prison, which means it probably might. If only that was part of the game, one of the prisoners will try to climb up a tree and jump over the fence. I think that'd be really funny. You just have your prisoners just taking turns when the guard's not looking, climbing up the tree, and then when yard time's over, they just jump over the fence. I think that'd be cool. So for now, we're just gonna put a yard here where the prisoners will be able to relax and spend their free time. Well, some of their free time. They'll have the yard time, but of course they're gonna spend the yard time in the yard, and free time some people will spend in the yard if they really want to. But mostly, if they're going in the yard during free time, it's probably gonna be to call on the phone booths. So let's start by working on the holding cell. I want to be humane so that people can sleep, so I'm gonna add some beds here. It may be a prison, but they still need to sleep, so I'm gonna add some beds in the holding cell, and then I'm gonna add a couple benches in the top so they can sit down and relax. And I'll add a couple toilets because everyone deserves to go to use the loo every once in a while. So there we are. So let me now that we have all the water there, we're gonna have to make power stations. So obviously there are loads of trees in the way, so I'm gonna have to demolish these trees. If you would, guards, workmen. Well, I'm gonna leave this tree because I think it adds a nice touch to the yard. But the rest of these trees are going down. And there they go. Timber! Now, now that that's done, I can now start building my power station. There we are. We'll have a power station there. And for some reason I can't build there, so I'll just build there. So we'll have we have a water pump in the middle of our garbage area. That's fine. I'm fine with that. They'll just have to put garbage around this. If they dump garbage on this water, I'm just going to fire them. So there we are. We can now get to work by adding a few capacitors on the side and turning back to full speed. Now that we have this, just realized that prisoners are arriving in an hour. So I'm going to say, no prisoners arrive. You'll arrive tomorrow, because I'm nowhere near done. So now what we can do is we start making the shower. So that means we need a shower there, and some more shower heads there, and maybe a little wall in the middle where they can have more places to shower there and there. And there can be some drains there so no water leaks out onto the main path. Did we build all the paving stones? It doesn't look like we did. There we are. Yeah, finish the paving stones. There we go. And there we are. So, oh, I see they've gotten rid of this tree stump, so let me just dismantle the jail door and replace it with a large jail door. Okay, let's turn it on full speed now that I don't have to worry that the prisoners are arriving. They will arrive tomorrow, I guess. So now that this is being dismantled, I can just say demolish wall. And now after these guards, keep calling guards workmen, finish demolishing that, which they just have, I can replace it with a large jail door. There we go. And there we are. Now, a lot of this is finished, but, well, at least the main part of it's finished, but, of course, it's not actually done. So we're going to connect water from here to the middle and run it down the center of the area. Then we're going to connect power to the side and also run it right up by the water. Probably not the smartest idea, but I like it. It saves room. Even though it doesn't really matter, I just like to keep the electricity and the water going down the same path. They're one on top of another. They probably won't make any problems, but if they do, we're gonna have serious problems. But I doubt that'll happen. So here we are, putting on some water pipes so that no, we don't want water pipes there. Putting on some water pipes so these shower heads can get water from the main cable down to all these shower heads. There we are. Now that that's ready, I can designate this as a shower. Good. And now I can start designating this area and building this area. So this is going to be the office area. So we're going to have an office there, an office there. No. Just should we have? I'm just going to have an office there and a big staff. No, we don't want a big office. We want a big staff room where all my staff can just relax. We can chill out and relax. So there we are. We can build the walls. No, not a wall there, but the wall there. And put down staff door and then start. Of course, I made it in the wrong area. Oh my god. I'm not good at this. So there we are. Put it in the right area this time. And then add another staff door, and then do that, and there we go. We have an office and a staff room, and then so the office is going to have a filing cabinet in this corner, the office desk there, and they'll have a little chair there. So there they are. They have the office, and then now that they have that, I can say you have a drinks machine, a couple drinks machines there. In the staff room, you have a couple wide sofas there, and you have a few tellies just to keep you entertained. So there we are. Now that we have a staff room and an office situated, and now we can start working on the canteen. So in this part of the canteen, I'm going to have some nice kitchen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Please stop. There we go. One more, so the cookers will fit evenly in the back, and I'll break out that part. And then, so we can add a door there, and I'll add a staff door if I can find it there. And there we are. So now we can go into the here. We can make this area a kitchen. There we are. The area kitchen, and now we can start adding cookers. So we add cookers there, and there. We can add a fridge there, and there, and there. And we can add a sink there, and there. We can add a few bins so they can dump the unneeded waste like wrappers there and there. And we can add some cookers in the middle just to make the cooks ever so more cramped into this tiny room. And now that that's done, we can now add a kitchen. We already have a kitchen. Now we can make this area a canteen. And along the sides of the canteen, we can have some serving tables. No, I don't want sinks. I want serving tables. So now along the side of the canteen, there'll be serving tables, and along this side as well. So that means plenty of prisoners can go and get their lunch, or dinner, or breakfast. So now that that's done, we can start building some tables where all the prisoners will sit down and eat. There we are. Let's keep going. Let's keep doing this. They're only $30, so might as well. And there we go. And we're gonna do the same thing on the top here. We're gonna make another row, another couple tables, as many that will fit, and we'll start adding tables in between these. So now they don't just sit on benches to just sit there and eat food on the laps. They'll have a table to place their food on, which I think is better than just having like bacon on your lap. So there we are. Now that we have now a fully functioning, well, not fully functioning, well, two reasons. One, because it's not powered, and the other because it's just not done in general. We have a almost fully functioning detention center. Now all we need to connect just a few bits up. Basic detention center, not in general, because this is nowhere near done. But we can just fill up some wiring in here, and there we go. Looking good. Now all I need is some water for the toilets and for the sinks. There we are. Everything's back. Everything's good, and now everything will start powering up. And then all we need is a couple guards, 3, and a couple chefs. There we are. And then all I need to do is get this holding cell down, and the holding cell goes there. And there we go. I just finished the first grant, and then I can now say, no more prisoners. You can arrive now. You can now arrive in the new prison. So now our workers will just go around because they don't really have much to do, and I guess now we can hire a warden. Trevor. Now he can allow us to change the regime, so we're going to have sleep time there, and then sleep time there, and then shower there, actually, and then free time there. No, not shower there. That's free time there, and there. And then they have extra yard time there, and then a quick free time. There we go. Looks good to me. And there we go. Everything's good there. Now all we need to finish off the main, finish this off, is to add a few more capacitors and add some perimeter walls so the prisoners cannot just escape immediately around this area, and add a few road gates so they won't just run off. And there we are. Prisoners are arriving in 50 minutes, and we're just constructing the wall right now. So we should be done by the time, well, maybe not done by the time they arrive, but should be done soon enough. So when the prisoners arrive, they'll be completely locked in once they arrive. Well, now that they're here, I've realized that they're not completely locked in. So come on, workers, you need to work faster. And as you can see, I also just turned off prisoner intake because I don't want more prisoners to arrive yet. Because all I have is one holding cell, and I don't want like 16 prisoners in my prison with only one holding cell. So there we are. Our basic detention center is completed. They can't just escape. Everything's blocking them from escaping, and everything else is working correctly. And it looks like there's cabbage for lunch, and some cabbage and some potatoes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more. And this has been Gaming with V Coronado, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.